I got what you need. I know this sounds unserious. What is going on, you guys? Hey, it's Tajane, and I hope that you all are having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the vlog, or welcome to the vlog if it's your first vlog of mine that you've seen. You guys are probably like, what is this video? This is so not her normal content. Like, what's up? Let me tell you, so I'm not going to stop the reaction videos. Don't worry if you are here and you're a little concerned about that. The reaction videos will continue, most likely forever and always, but I do want to start incorporating vlogs again, just because I feel like vlogs have helped make me a more productive person in the past, and I've been struggling a lot with procrastination recently and just structure, and I think now that I have my vlog camera back, I lent it to a friend for a solid year because we were trying to do a podcast together, and that didn't pan out because both of us are neurodivergent, and essentially the podcast just did not end up being made and put out into the world, sadly. But vlogging has been something in the past that has helped me kind of just stay on top of things and get more motivated to start, if you will. So sitting in front of a camera and just talking to you guys and sharing my thoughts and just ideas about certain things, and I don't know, feeling like I have a friend there to keep me company helps me. So for my girlies that struggle as much with procrastination as I do, maybe whip out your iPhone camera, or if you have a vlog camera, just like set it down and see if it helps with your productivity. Today is going to be a test, honestly, to see if it actually works, because it's 11:30 right now. I had a meeting this morning around 7 a.m. It was super early, and we didn't end up getting out of there until 9, even though it was only supposed to be like a 20-minute little like fun meeting. Anyways, it ended up going over, and so I lost some time today that I had accounted for. I have to get an audition done, I have some editing I have to take care of, and I don't know, I've just been feeling in a slump. And so I was like, let's take out the vlog camera, let's see what's up. You're probably like, girl, what are these antlers about? Well, my mom actually, the last time she was here for Christmas and for around my birthday, she bought these little antlers for us to match, and I've kind of just had them hanging around my apartment, and she said that I could hold on to 2 sets of them and then we'd match with them later on. So I kind of just like to wear these around because they remind me of my mom and, you know, just the holidays and the time we get to spend together, and it keeps me more motivated to work hard so that I can see her more frequently. And yeah, we won't get too much into that, but that is the reason for these antlers. I know it's not Christmas, but I tend to like deer anyway. I'm honestly curious. Have you all seen those like different types of animal face trends where it's like you're bunny pretty, you're deer pretty, you're cat pretty? I think that I fit into the deer category a little bit, so I resonate with a lot of antlers. And I don't know if it's just because, you know, I watched Harry Potter and I like the spirit animal thing. It's not the Patronus, is it? I think that's what it's called. I love the look of antlers. It's just such a whimsical, beautiful, oh my god. Sorry, now it's really noisy in here. But basically, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that I was hoping for some company, and if you're working on stuff too, I can be your little accountability buddy, and we can check back in about like 10 minutes and see what we've both accomplished. So let's get on into it and see what else today brings us. Let's get it. Sorry, I got a little noisy over there. I don't know if it's any better over here. It probably isn't. But I am an actress in LA, and I don't know if you guys know this, but when you work a bunch of different side gigs, like, for example, I do a lot of voiceover work, so I'm constantly in different booths at different companies and just working on fun stuff throughout the year that sometimes doesn't even get released for like another year or two, but it still counts as like a separate job. So when I'm doing taxes for the year, I tend to have like a bunch of W-2s. In previous years, I've tried to do everything myself, and honestly, I just ended up owing a bunch of crazy money because I wasn't filling stuff out correctly. So this year, my acting manager got me connected with the most wonderful tax person, and he's been recommending her to me for years, but I wanted to save money. Little did I know, I was honestly just going through a lot more stress and probably filling things out incorrectly, which probably caused me to owe. So anyway, so getting a tax lady has been like the best thing ever. I just messaged her because there was like some task in my head that seemed like it was going to be the most excruciating, like it really wasn't going to be that hard, but I made it so big in my head, it felt like this boulder, right? Sorry guys, the ponytail was driving me insane, it looked so messy. Anyways, like I was saying, there was this task for the taxes that I was like, I really don't want to do that, like that sounds like so much work, and I've been putting it off for like 3 weeks, and then I just looked, found everything I was looking for, and it only took like 2 seconds, and really now all I need to do is just send her some like info. That won't even take me that long. Like, why am I like this? Comment down below if you feel, please, so I know I'm not alone. When you guys are experiencing this excruciating sort of dread, if you will, where it feels like there's a boulder on your back, or the tiniest task could just feel so heavy, uncomfortable, and burdensome to have to just start, I have 2 tips. First tip is, sometimes I like to channel a character. Maybe somebody I watched in childhood, a character that was really influential on me when I was younger. And the one that always seems to come to mind is like Alex Russo. Why? I don't know. I think I just really resonated with Selena Gomez, and just like Alex Russo is the type of character where if she gets thrown a curveball, she's kind of just like, whatever. And she'll find a creative workaround. Like, even if she's like a little lazy about it, there's no part of her mind that's like, there isn't a solution for this. At the end of the day, she knows she's gonna figure it out, and so she lets the cards either fall where they may, or she takes things into her own hands. So when it's something I don't want to start, I try to imagine like, oh no, I'm in trouble a little bit, and I've got something that feels like a little bit stressful to start, and then I'm just like, okay, what would Alex do? And then, I'll like envision I've got like my little wand, and I'm just gonna like make a solution, and then again, like if I fail, if I mess up, if things go haywire, it'll be a funny story to tell later. And it's kind of fun to approach things in a very lax sort of way, where it's like, okay, well, I tried, it didn't work out, but something will ultimately work out, and that's how her attitude kind of is. And so I like to think of her, and if I want to think of a more optimistic sort of perspective, if I don't think of her, I think of Rapunzel from Tangled. I like to think of Rapunzel because she's very creative and she's very resourceful. And on top of those 2 qualities, she's extremely optimistic, right? She has her little chameleon companion, she has her books, she has her art, and she has her own way of like working through things and finding a brighter side to things. So if I don't want to start something, I'm just like, okay, how would Rapunzel do this? I might put on a Rapunzel Disney-esque playlist. Or for just like 10 seconds, I'm just like, okay, for the next 10 seconds, I'm gonna just like stand up and I'm gonna do things as Rapunzel would. And I know that this sounds crazy, but I kid you not, just try it. If you approach tackling a task as a Disney princess, I promise you will find some sort of magic and light and happiness while doing the task. And that thing that once felt like a boulder will start to feel like an adventure, an opportunity, or something you can put your own whimsical spin on. So let me know if that works for you guys. That's typically what works for me and my neurodivergent brain. So let me know if you guys also have any tips, but I'm gonna channel some Rapunzel energy into this tax stuff, and it's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I just okay, hold on. Perfect. She actually just sent me the website that I need to send her my stuff to, so the task was not that bad. So I just finished uploading all of the stuff that I needed to do. I can't even say it was a bad time. Like, it was actually kind of fulfilling knowing that something that in my body felt like so annoying to have to do was actually so easy. Like, I feel like it was a reward in a way, because it's just like, because I just made it so much bigger than it actually was, you know what I mean? Anyway, is this focused? I feel like it's not. Now, because I had the courage to go ahead and start, I do want to give myself a teensy little reward. So, for my little reward, I've decided that I want to do a fun little, like, K-pop dance. And you're probably like, Taj, what are you talking about? Hear me out. I learned this choreo, and it just like lights me up in a way. I don't know, it helps me invoke my like inner theater girl that I used to have, and it's just an excuse to kind of perform for myself. Like, I mean, technically I'm performing for you guys, so it's gonna be a little bit like high pressure. But this is just like a fun way I like to get out my energy and sort of like channel my ideal version of myself in her utmost confidence, like sassiness, and dances allow me to do that, so let's just see. Play IZNA. Don't laugh at me, guys, okay? Okay. Okay, besties, we are getting an eensy-weensy breakout right here. I don't know why she decided to show up. I don't appreciate her, but you know what? She'll be gone by tomorrow if I have anything to do with it. I just finished recording a little voiceover that I had to knock out. It was very last second, and I didn't have time to film the process because, again, very last second. But it's honestly my bedtime right now. I'm supposed to be asleep, and I'm not. So now I have to deal with this thing. I don't know what they call it. I think they call it like revenge sleep. I never know what the phrase is, but it's essentially where you're mad that you didn't get everything done in your day that you wanted to get done, and so as a result, you like stop yourself from sleeping and you take revenge for not getting to do what you wanted to do today. It's like revenge, sleep, something. I don't know. But I have that a lot. Like if I don't get what I want to get done, I get so upset and I refuse to sleep and my body refuses to sleep. So we're going to try to wind down right now. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to maybe try to watch something a little bit relaxing. Maybe I'll meditate. I don't know. I need to do something to calm my brain down because I did have a little bit of a matcha today. One of my coworkers was nice to get me some matcha. He got the whole team matcha, but still running on a little bit of fumes from that, and incredibly grateful because a free matcha is a free matcha, am I right? And matcha is honestly like the key to my, I don't want to say happiness, but whenever I have a matcha, I just feel better as a person, you know? I spent the last hour and a half editing the beginning of this vlog because I don't know why, guys, but I've just been so unmotivated to edit the first frost this week. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, I do think it is a result. This is the worst angle to film from, but I am just a little bit upset because I put so much time and effort and energy creatively into those videos and they keep getting copywritten, you know? And I made a post and I was like, hey guys, if you want to see the first frost, please let me know. Would you mind if it was just on Patreon? And a lot of you guys said that you still want it on YouTube. And of course I do too, because I love the show and I want to watch it on there and I love making all the fun edits and things like that. And I wouldn't be able to do that on the Patreon because there's no really editing on the Patreon. But I will say this, there are some new shows that are coming out that I do need to react to that have been on the schedule for a while, like The Summer I Turned Pretty, Ginny and Georgia, Wednesday. So those probably will end up taking over the spot of the first frost once they start, but I will continue it over on the Patreon. But I don't know, it might be too much of a difficulty to keep them posted on YouTube. We're just gonna have to see. I'm really gonna try my best, you guys, because again, I love it so much. It's such a cozy comfort sort of show. And I do want to watch the is it the spinoff or is this the spinoff of Hidden Love? Let me know. Yeah, I don't want to say I'm defeated right now, but it is a little bit devastating putting so much time and energy into something only for its original content to not want you to upload it, you know what I mean? So that might have to be a Patreon exclusive. We're gonna have to see if it does just become a bit too much of a stressor, because I am having to put out an effect after every second of that show, you know what I mean? So it's taking a lot more time and energy than other videos. So yeah, I did just want to be transparent about that. Like I said, I am still going to try to make it happen, but I do want you guys to hopefully be open to the idea of Patreon. I do know some of you guys can't afford it, and so like I said, I will try my best to still get them out on YouTube, but if it does become a bit too hard creatively, it will end up having to be a Patreon exclusive. But I love you all so much, and I will continue talking about the show over on the vlog and giving you guys my thoughts and updates over here. I don't know if that'll be a good little compromise, but I will do my best to try to update you guys while I'm editing or right after I've watched it about my thoughts and things like that. So please watch the vlog. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's gonna feel like we're basically just on FaceTime hanging out together. So if you have any questions for me or you want me to include anything specific in the vlog, let me know. Yeah, I'm going to get back to editing and then hopefully I can get my behind to sleep because I gotta go to work soon. But I love you all so much. I will see you very soon. Maybe tomorrow possibly, but we'll see. Love you. Bye. So I just spent the last hour or so editing the video from today and I'm realizing that all of the dance clips I got blurry. They look bad. I don't know why the camera can't autofocus on movement when I'm further away. I don't know what the deal is. I have to be this close to the camera for it to focus, so I'm sorry about that. Debating if I should even post that on the internet, but I felt good, I felt good in my expression, and it might be really cringe for me to go back and watch, but I love that dance, and it makes me feel sassy and fun, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed because I can feel my thoughts starting to become less coherent and I'm starting to break out a little bit, which means I need to wash my face. So I'm gonna end today's vloggy here. I don't know if we got anything done, honestly. We did our little tax thing. We edited for a while. I did do that. I gave myself a little dance reward. I had my meeting this morning that I couldn't really vlog. I did vlog actually, I did start vlogging, but the first half of the morning I couldn't get my camera audio to work because I didn't know what settings to press, so that's my bad for that. But I also got a voiceover audition recorded. I yapped with you guys a little bit about how I tackle those moments of procrastination. My hair looks crazy. Anyways, I didn't film this, but I did spend a lot of today on FaceTime with my best friend, and while talking to her, I put together some outfits for the week, and I tidied up my floor, which was absolutely atrocious. So whilst I didn't get a lot of it on camera, I got a lot done today, so I hope that you guys were able to get a lot done as well. And I don't know, I think that this vlog is going to be more podcast vloggy, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is I probably won't end up getting a lot of clips of me filming myself like doing things or making things, but I'll be yapping more so it'll feel like we're kind of on FaceTime, or you're just hanging out with your bestie. My life is so chaotic and busy and last minute the majority of the time. I probably can just yap about it, but this will probably feel a bit more like a video diary than anything, you know what I mean? Probably be more so me reflecting on those things and what I've learned from them. So let me know if you like this style of vlogging. It's definitely easiest and most natural to me, so please comment down below your thoughts. I'd really appreciate them. And yeah, again, if you have any questions for me, let me know. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment flower, gleam, and glow. Okay, that's too much. How about flower? And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!